Dan Dalton here at the back prep area of Sporting Life Bar. We are going to do some deviled eggs right now. And these are not the deviled eggs that your grandma made at Thanksgiving. So what we'll start off with a little bit of hard-boiled eggs. The way that we like to hard-boil eggs is you're going to start off in a pot of cold water. Once that cold water reaches a simmer to a boil, you're actually going to start a timer, and you want to time it about 11 to 12 minutes. At that point, you'll take it and you'll throw it into some ice water, shock the cooking process, that way all temperature ceases and they won't cook any further. So what we'll do, these are already hard boiled. We'll start cracking these up, but it's always nice to kind of dip these in a little bit of water. That way you'll get all of the remnants of shell off of them. It's a nice vertical cut on these eggs. We'll pop the yolks out. And there's our cup right there. Pop the yolks out. We'll need a food processor. We'll add yolks. A little bit of celery. Just give it a nice little rough chop. That way it'll ease the process of actually blending. Some French cornichons. Kind of little cocktail pickles. They'll give you a nice sort of brightness to the egg. And they're just absolutely delicious. Don't really want to get too much of the liquid. That way it doesn't really, the brine won't alter the flavor of the egg yolk farce. A little bit of mayonnaise. Heavy duty, Hellmann's, Best Foods, whatever you call it nowadays. The secret is celery salt. Add a little bit of celery salt to it. And then we're going to blend for about 15 to 20 seconds. You still want a little bit of the texture of the actual celery and the cornichon, but you don't want it too pronounced where you're going to get super crunchy on it. You just kind of want a nice mouthfeel. So this is pretty much what we want. If you notice, you still have some texture. It's not super smooth, but it's not huge and sort of disengaging, if you will. Something that not a lot of people know is actually how to put things into a piping bag. So what you want to do is you want to fold it down, hold your hand around it as a cup. We'll start spooning this into here. And you want to kind of use your hand as sort of a cleaning mechanism. And the reason why you fold it all the way down like this is so that when you fold it up, you have a nice amount of room so that you won't get all the crap all over the place. So at this point, we'll bring it down, give it a nice little, kind of want to, what we like to call burping the bag, get all that air out of it. And then what I like to add on to mine is these are capers, but we fry these. So they actually, it's like a nice sort of salt compound is what I'm using it for. I'm using it for seasoning as opposed to a flavor. But you fry them and it takes all of the liquid and brine away from the caper itself, and you're just left with that kind of beautiful saltiness. So it's a nice little crunchy texture as well as a nice sort of salt component. A little bit of chive. Very tasty finishing olive oil. And this is a sweet smoked pimentone or sweet smoked paprika. I'll just kind of dust these. And these are the deviled eggs here at Sporting Life Bar.